Girl secretly released a mouse and 4 turtles. The mouse didn't immediately leave but turned to look at the girl, seemingly trying to engrave her appearance in its memory. Then, in the dim sewer, the mouse's body underwent a magical transformation, and it slowly stood up like a human. Due to the rapid change in her body, she willingly took on her father's responsibilities, carefully tending to the 4 baby turtles still in their cradle. Soon, the 4 turtle babies grew into young men. Having grown up in the sewer, they longed for the outside world. Dad Mouse also understood that his sons would eventually leave. However, to survive outside, they needed the ability to protect themselves. Dad Mouse was deeply concerned about this. One day, while sweeping the floor, he found a martial arts manual, which gave him an idea. So, he began rigorous training according to the manual, quickly becoming a master. Then, he started training his 4 turtle sons. Their martial arts talents were astonishing, and they mastered their preferred weapons in a short time. Finally, the day came for them to leave the nest. They received custom-made weapons from Dad Mouse, marking the birth of the Ninja Turtles. They upheld the belief of punishing evil and promoting good, roaming the city under the cover of night, silently protecting their beloved city. But the stubborn criminals were not impressed. They stormed into the subway station and kidnapped many passengers. Little May, who was a reporter, wanted to capture evidence of the criminals, but she was discovered on the spot. Just as the subway station's lights suddenly went out, accompanied by a speeding train, several burly figures appeared at the same time, delivering a beating to the criminals. When the fully armed special police arrived, the criminals were neatly tied up in a corner. To find out who was protecting the city, Little May quietly followed them, and climbed to the top of a skyscraper using a ladder. She unexpectedly discovered that the 4 heroes looked like turtles. At that moment, they were still celebrating their recent action, but the next second, it turned out that Little May had not turned off the flash on her camera, so she immediately turned and climbed down. However, a chain suddenly wrapped around her, pulling her to the rooftop. Looking at the unusual toes in front of her, Little May was trembling with fear. Luckily, the 4 turtles didn't harm her, just deleting the photos from his phone, and then disappeared into the night sky. But the 4 of them were caught sneaking out by Dad Mouse. Under his stern punishment, one of the turtles eventually revealed everything to Dad Mouse. Dad Mouse felt a sense of unease, and immediately had the 4 turtle sons bring the girl from the rooftop.